What is up, Guardians? It's Mekabre here, back with yet another Destiny 2 video. Now, today's video, I know it's been a minute, and I do apologize. I've kind of been busy, I've been all over the place as of late, and actually, as much as I hate to say it, I've been playing some Crucible and enjoying it. So, this is a video going back. I've done videos like this beforehand, but it's just, what are some of the loadouts that I've been using in the Crucible as of late, and do I enjoy them? Do I not enjoy them? If I am using them, more than likely I do enjoy them, but, what are some things I'm looking forward to in future seasons? So, I'm going to be covering all of that in today's video. I'll be showing off some of the weapons here in my inventory and explaining some stuff, but also in the background gameplay, I'm just going to kind of have some clips, whether it be from a private match where me and my friends are just being sweat lords and trying to dunk on each other as hard as possible, or whether I was just goofing around in Iron Banner, whether it was comp, regular control. But all of these are clips from the season of things that I have found to be kind of funny. They might not all be with the weapons that I have listed here, but these are just the weapons that I've been using the most. So let's jump right into it. Now, this combo is the combo I've been using the absolute most as of late. And as of late, I mean by like the past week and a half. This pulse rifle, Peace of Mind, comes from the season, is insane. Quite simply put, it definitely is the best rapid fire frame pulse rifle in the game. The only competition would be Darkest Before, that sits in the energy slot, but by far, in the kinetic slot, this takes the cake, no problem. And I've been pairing that, honestly, with the Uzume RR4. By no means do I have a god roll here. I rather wish it was a handling masterwork, but this sniper still feels incredibly good. I love shutting down supers, as you'll see some gameplay of, even though there are times where I miss on the supers, but very, very good sniper, very, very well-rounded. I'm actually really excited to take this into next season with the changes to flinch. Having high stability might be worth it, and this is, I think, my high stability sniper in my vault currently, so it'll be interesting to see how this feels and fares against flinch, because it might be even better come next season. That's definitely my first loadout. I've hit some crazy stuff with this sniper. I absolutely love this sniper. It's one of the few I will refuse to put a kill tracker on because I feel disgusting using it because it is just that easy to hit stuff with. Anyways, this is the first loadout, so real quick we'll rotate into some of the other weapons. You may have seen that I've used Deliverance. I have some clips. I haven't leveled it up that much, actually. Only level 7. An amazing fusion, both in the way it feels, the way it sounds. It's from the new raid, Vow the Disciple. And I don't even have great perks on it. Tap the trigger, definitely, but cornered, mediocre. Definitely an amazing fusion. When I've been using this fusion, oftentimes I've been pairing it with my Stars and Shadow. It's a little bit of a throwback, Beyond Light era, but this pulse rifle is still so good. Actually incredible. I love using this, specifically when I'm on like an arc subclass. I'm not as much in the air as usual. Obviously, I'm playing a majority on Warlock. So yeah, I absolutely love my high impact pulse rifles. Messenger, same thing. Still haven't gotten a decent adept one, but I'll take a regular one any day. And this is like its energy little brother in some sense. This combo is absolutely insane. When I don't want to run a fusion rifle because I don't feel like being toxic, sometimes I'll snipe, and I was lucky enough to get a decent kinetic sniper. Now this Silicon Arima, the adept version, feels incredible. Let me just say, having demo on it is not what I want. I do want an opening shot one, but demo is not half bad because it gives you what I think is like 10%, if not more than, for your grenade energy for a kill, which is incredible. Handling masterwork, absolutely needed. Usually when I'm running this, I'm running my Ophidian aspects just to bump that handling up even more. Because it is an aggressive frame, it takes forever to get that boy out. Love having a snapshot on it though. Definitely one of my new favorite sniper rifles that sit in the kinetic slot. Might even fight for a spot with Succession in my opinion, which for those of you who happen to have watched some of my previous videos, Succession is like my child. It is my favorite sniper in the entire game, and I just love it to death, and I cannot stop using it. I don't know what it is. always fall back onto it. This is one of the first seasons where I have not used it to get more than like 10 kills total across the season, which is insane to me because it almost never leaves my side. And this season, it's almost never been on my side. But an incredible sniper nonetheless. Now, sometimes when I'm using Silicon, I'll pair it with my Stars and Shadow, but other times, I gotta get a little bit on the sweaty side, and this is where my Trials loadout would come into play. When I'm going into Trials, I'm taking 1 or 2 hand cannons in, typically. Palindrome, my Adept Pally, this is going to be one of them. I love this roll purely because of its high range. If you proc Killing Wind, and even from the boost of damage with high impact reserves, you actually get some really, really nutty range towards the end of the magazine. And it's just the best I've gotten. Fingers crossed that this is the Nightfall reward for next week, and we can grind the absolute crap out of it, right? Absolutely love this hand cannon. But if I want to mix it up and I'm feeling a little frisky, sometimes I'll take my Adept Igneous Hammer in instead. Now some of you might be going, ooh, what is this roll? You know Rampage can't 2-tap anymore, right? And I'd go, yes, I'm well aware. There's a couple reasons I use this roll. One, it's a Stability Masterwork, and on 120s, Stability Masterworks just feel pretty good. Two, keep in mind I don't need a Handling Masterwork or any handling perks for this one because I'm running it with Ophidians usually. Three, look at that range. That's really the only reason I'm using it. High cal plus full bore just feels absolutely incredible. I know this is from last season, so you know I don't have my my origin traits or anything, but man, it feels really good. Also, with Rampage procced, I can get, you know, some more body shot damage, or even with just one headshot, it's easier to team shot. Well, I love this as a 120, its range feels incredible, 120 still feel incredible, and when I go into Trials, if the map permits, I oftentimes take this with me because it still feels really, really good. Now, I only have 2 more weapons to talk about. Both are primaries, so one of my energy weapons will be slotted. Typically, if I'm running my Uzume and I don't feel like running a pulse rifle in the kinetic and I want to run a hand cannon, perhaps I want to get sweaty yet again, I'm running my Time Lost Fatebringer with Eye of the Storm. I know it's not a perfect roll, it has good range, and Eye of the Storm explosive payload just feels incredible, plus it's Fatebringer. I mean, the hand cannon itself just feels really good, right? So why not go ahead and use this? Now, like I said, I'll pair this with Uzume, but if I'm not feeling that, and I do want to run a kinetic sniper, or maybe even a kinetic fusion, sometimes I'll run the Battler. Now, you might be saying, whoa. It was all fun, you know, the first month after it came out, but why are you still using this gun? It sucks, it's a 450, it's just not worth your time. And I would argue with you back and forth as to whether or not it is or isn't worth my time. There's a couple reasons I use this. One, it has arrowhead, so it's 100% vertical recoil, feels incredible. Two, it has demo. I put on Icarus Grip for a reason because I'm playing on top tree Warlock, I think, with floating, right? So demo, that all goes back into it. Eye of the Storm on this feels incredible, and since its TTK isn't all that competitive, Eye of the Storm's going to proc more often than not, and it's actually going to help you a lot in those scenarios. Now, here's the thing. Is this the god roll by any means? Some would say yes, a lot would say no. For me, I think it's one of the better rolls. Here's the other thing though, I have like 5 of these in my vault that I can't decide which to use. But I absolutely love this archetype of weapon, and I can't wait for next season for them to get buffed. I mean, the 450s need a buff in Crucible, and we already have seen what's going to happen. A slight damage increase, they're going to feel a lot better, and hopefully won't leave people one shot like they so often do. Now, is this going to be the best 450 starting next season? Not necessarily. Ogma is insane. Both, it's a stat monster and just feels really, really good, both in PvE and PvP. Chattering Bone in the kinetic slot feels amazing as well. And as on top of that, this doesn't offer, you know, that increased movement because those are both lightweight frames, and this is a Legacy PR55 frame. It's a specialty thing. This doesn't offer that movement. But nonetheless, this is one of my favorite pulse rifles in the entire game right now, and I cannot stop farming for god rolls and using it all the time. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and me explaining. For those of you curious, I really only use 2 energy weapons, either a Eager Edge sword or Gallahorn if possible. For my exotics, oftentimes it'll be Transversive Steps and Ophidian Aspects. I do not run much else. If I'm running Stasis, and the off chance I'm running Stasis, I will rock my Ozymancy, but that's very, very rare and unlikely. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know. I can totally put together another one for next season if I do spend some time in the Crucible, which I would imagine because next season is Crucible themed more or less. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you slap that like button down below. Subscribe if you aren't already. Hit that bell notification, you know. I'll let you it'll let you know when new videos come out and you can turn around and watch them and support the channel yet again. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and get back to grinding, you crazy guardians.